Hello, welcome to another video of this amazing channel. In this video, you will learn about the main functions of the hormone and its relationship with diabetes. Do you know the main relationship of insulin to diabetes? When I began to discover this same problem, I went through several difficulties to feed myself. Because everything I ate, the doctor said that my insulin control was too high, that it could increase my health risks if I continued to eat these kinds of foods. It was very difficult for me to begin to deal with this problem, because I needed to control all my food and everything that increases my blood sugar levels so as not to cause a snowball over the course of time. After having done several studies on diabetes, discover so many harms that this disease can cause in people that for a normal person, it is really scary to go through a problem and know that your arm or your leg can be amputated. One of the main harm diabetes can do to your body is increased blood glucose and high rates that can lead to complications in the heart, arteries, eyes, kidneys and nerves. In more severe cases, diabetes can lead to death. And today, thanks to the tip I'm about to give you, you've shown me the path I needed to take to get out of point A to point B in a very short period of time. Your luck of watching this video is that thanks to this content you do not I had to go through the same problems that I had to go through throughout my life to find a prevention for diabetes. Diabetes is a disease that's related to some kind of metabolic syndrome. It occurs when the pancreas is not able to produce enough insulin for the body. The disease can affect men and women of all ages, and its characteristics are divided into types. The main ones are type 1, pre-diabetes, type 2, and gestational diabetes. For anyone, insulin is indispensable. Have you ever wondered why insulin is so important? The main function of insulin is to control glucose, sugar, levels in the body. The transport of glucose into cells is used as an energy source. Consequently, when there is a dysfunction in the production of this hormone, little amount or absence of insulin, the individual is diagnosed with diabetes. The inability of insulin to act properly is called insulin resistance. Diabetes, what happens to the body? In all types of disease there is a rise in blood glucose levels. To be considered normal, the reference value for fasting glucose examination should be 99 mg/dl. Now, see what are the main types of diabetes and how they impact the body. Type 1 diabetes occurs when the pancreas loses insulin production capacity. This happens because of a defect in the immune system that causes antibodies to attack the cells that produce the hormone. Type 2 diabetes is developed due to the combination of two factors, a decrease in insulin secretion and a deficiency in its action that causes resistance. Over time, type 2 diabetes can get worse. Oral and injectable medications are part of the treatment. Pre-diabetes, it precedes the diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. In blood tests, it is already possible to identify that glucose levels are high. The pancreas starts to produce excess insulin in an attempt to control sugar rates. Gestational diabetes, during pregnancy, a woman acquires insulin resistance. The condition may or may not continue after birth. The main complications of the disease, complications related to the insufficient performance of insulin and, consequently, to diabetes can be quite severe. Kidney disease, impairment of vision, risk of limb amputation and increased propensity to cardiovascular disease are some of the possible results of uncontrolled blood glucose levels. For you who like this content and need to find a definitive solution, a suggestion only for those people who want and who can no longer endure this disorder that diabetes has been causing and need to find a correct formula once and for all. But for you to take your next step and find this correct formula, I will invite you to click on the link that will be in the description of this video. After you click on the site, you will be redirected to a page for another video with a super information that all diabetics need to know before any treatment. As this video progresses, there you will find the concrete solution of everything you discover that made me have a more pleasant and healthier life. You need to make that decision right now before it's too late. I'll see you in the next video.